Hey there. Those of you that don't know me yet, my name is Brad Smith. You've probably heard of one of my companies, BBTV or Iconic Creator Inc. Last year alone, we helped our creators generate over $150 million in revenue. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing life-changing strategies that can 10x your business, but only if you stay to the end. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Just to let you know, we are not partnered, affiliated, associated with any platform we mention in this video. We are a third-party entity that content creators deploy on certain sites in order to increase their revenue and their traffic. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. So the traditional offer of agencies is they come in, they put your pay site like an OnlyFans under contract, and there's a revenue split. We've completely changed the game. We're the only agency that offers our marketing a-la-carte for creators to inject in their business without the burden of a revenue split. You keep 100% of your earnings, and there's no contract. It's a month-to-month service. The traditional offer of agencies were not set up for creators to win in that scenario. That's why we changed the offer and changed the game entirely for content creators.
Dancing lights and bright smiles, no worries for a while. Hands up, let's feel the beat, joy spreading down the street. Cupcakes and confetti skies, laughter that never dies. Heartbeat in sync with sound, happiness all around. Ooh, it's celebration time, hearts and hands alive. Let's all sing and shine in this moment so fine. Ooh, it's celebration time, hearts and hands aligned. Let's all sing and shine in this moment so fine. Ooh, joy in every glance, take a chance, just dance. Bright stars all around, feel the magic found in each laugh and cheer. No place for fear, together we're strong.
Call the business what it is. Online companion service-based business. Fans are paying creators to have these online experiences and these e-girlfriends. When we're able to automate that and flood your page with traffic, this is next level stuff for content creators. So what we end up doing is running ads for our creators. Now, they're modest ads. They're never a girl twerking, call to action, it's here's my OnlyFans link. They would obviously never approve that. We direct you on the type of creatives to make. But imagine this. You're sitting on a couch, you have a remote in your hand like you're Netflix and chilling. You're going like this to the camera and like this and to the seat next to you. Very simplistic. We put music to that. That's one example out of 20 that I'll send you guys over that you'll go ahead and mimic. And we'll make sure that you're recording far away from the camera, and we'll teach you exactly how to make these captivating creatives to get them approved. And then at which point, every single day you're going to have DMs coming in. Now, when we're running ads, this is not an organic method, right? When we're doing paid traffic, you have to put a card on file at Meta in order to grow your social assets. So creators are responsible for that. I've been running ads over a decade outside of the adult space. So you need to know what CPA is, cost per acquisition. What does it cost you to get an Instagram fan DM when we're running ads on your behalf? Guys, it's the cheapest out of any industry. I run ads in over 150 niches outside of the adult space. In this space specifically, okay, the adult space, it costs you 10 cents to $1 a fan. Other industries that I work with, like medical spas, right? So think of Botox, laser hair removal, tattoo removal. Those leads, when we run ads for those industries, those cost them $20 to $40 a lead. So put in the cost analysis and perspective on there, you can really thrive in the adult space and start off very small. Now, given that cost per acquisition is 10 cents to $1 a fan, creators need to start off with an ad spend budget of $20 a day. This is paid directly to Meta. You don't need to have the whole month payment up front. What'll happen is we set the threshold of $20 a day, and then they'll charge your card on file. Again, you pay the platform directly. $20 a day equates to $600 a month for budgeting purposes. A lot of creators end up putting it on a credit card, and then at which point they're able to pay it off with the subscriptions that they get in before it cycles. Again, that's not financial advice. Some creators do that, some don't. It's up to you. All right, everybody. I want to be able to show you the inside so you get more of an idea of what it looks like to run these ads. So right behind me here, you're going to see that this is Meta ads of us actually running ads, and I'm going to break down these statistics so you have a full understanding of what happens, right? So I told you how we run these ads. They specifically go in the Instagram DMs. Then from there, the bot picks up the conversation and has the automated behavior in order to convert them into a paid subscriber. So what does it cost you to get an Instagram fan DM? I previously told you 10 cents to $1 a fan is what it ranges to. So you'll come in here and take a peek here, 64 cents. This campaign got a little bit higher. It came up to $1.31 a fan. Again, in correlation to every other business in the world, this is pennies. It's completely baffling and crazy. Definitely take advantage of this because I'm sure it's not going to be like this forever. Slowly, again, I don't know, you guys probably haven't been running ads, but slowly every single year, ad cost goes up and up and up and up in all these industries as it gets more competitive. As people start to figure this out, then at which point I'm sure it's going to go up. Okay, so 47 cents a DM, 72 cents, 78 cents, 67, right? So right here, you see this creator over time spent $1,500, got over 2,000 conversations, okay? Amazing. No business in the world are you paying $1, even $1, $2 a lead. No other business, no other industry that there is. So that's the ads. That's how that works. That's the proof of concept. I can send you these reports if you come on board and stuff like that. You'll know what your CPA is. We do what's called split testing creatives as well too. So we'll have about 5 to 10, depending upon how big your starting budget. When you start with $20 a day ad spend, we can't test too many creatives. We'll only test like 5, and we'll see which one gets the best traffic. Then we'll eliminate the inefficiencies and take those other creatives down. Pour gasoline on the ones that are working the best and have the lowest CPA, meaning the lowest cost per acquisition. All right. Now, I want to show you guys the creators OnlyFans that came to us in December. Okay. So she came to us making $781 net. Okay. So right below that 1,000 threshold. All right. So let's go through this and see how everything's went from there. So we're going to go month by month. Okay. So let's go into January and see what we did in January. Supposed to go on the first, excuse you. Okay. Huge increase. Okay, this is when we first started with her. She signed at the end of December, and then all of a sudden we took over. Okay, so you can see that there was already a huge increase. Again, results do vary depending upon, what you're doing, what plan you're with, your niche, and everything else like that, okay? So with that, let's take a breakdown of this and see really what's going on, where the revenue is coming from. It's a good sign. Look at this. So all 2,900 net. Okay, we always go off net. Never go off this number. By the way, this is gross. This is what I tell you not to do deals off of with other companies, okay? Now, let's see how many of these were fans, because that's what I care about. I care about new fans because that's what everybody needs at the end of the day. You need more leads to your business, more fans so you can make more money. Let's check this out. Unbelievable. Within 30 days of us just starting, okay, we got over almost 700 paid subscribers. Paid new subscribers. You saw what I clicked there? New. Not renews. New. That we just got that. Again, from our superior marketing strategies, guys. We lay the playbook out to you. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the next month. Let's go to February. Shorter month in February. Let's see how we did. Let's go back. Stats. Okay. So the previous one was at 2,900. Okay. Revenue. 5,700. Constant increase. By the way, we're running her page as well too. We're sexting on here. We have employees on here. They did full service management with this, and that's why we're making so much money, because this creator has, a couple kids and stuff like that. They don't have time to be sitting there texting and doing all this stuff. It's totally how a lot of individuals really amplify their stuff. As you can see, the numbers are right there. Okay, let's go through this. And again, as you notice, I'm clicking through here. It's a live screen. Any other company that you try and work with, make sure them show you what they do, show the timeline, show the date, show everything. If they don't work with them. Okay? So, next. 5,700 within 30 days. Let's see how many fans we got. Broke the 1,000 mark. Amazing. 1,037. That is absolutely amazing. New subscribers. And these are paid subscribers. These aren't doing free trial links, none of that. Again, our marketing tactics with the AI third-party chatbot, get your paid subscribers on autopilot. You're not doing free trial links, none of that. Honestly, I don't even like using these strategies on free pages because we can get people to pay subscription for this, okay? It's that intellectual and that killer. And now, boom, we're on March. Amazing. Look at the net revenue. 11,300. Again, this creator came to us doing $1,000 a month. Trust the process, understand why this works, and follow along. Do everything we say, and everything will work out. Look what happens here. 11,000 net. Okay? Amazing. Let's look at the fans, because that's what I really care about. That's my job. Bring you more fans so you can make more money on your pay sites and sell your content to more people. Let's see March. New subscribers in March. We hit over 2,000 paid subscribers new in the month of March. Again, see these metrics just constantly inclining up? So what they're doing as well, too, they started off with an ad spend budget of, again, $20 a day. They started to get their ROI. They're like, oh, man, you got us to $2,900 a month. Let's bump that up a little bit. Let's do $30 a day. Then, oh, man, you got us to $11,000 a month. Let's bump that up to like $80 a day. You see how that works? This is how you scale your business. Guys, I've scaled multiple companies outside of the adult space. Same principles, same tactics that we're doing here. That's why it works. 2,000 paid subscribers within 30 days, generating $5,200 just in that barrier to entry, just in that subscription. Not to mention how much money is made in pay-per-view content thereafter. Whew. Next month, let's go. See April. Start with the statements. April, we hit $28,000 net revenue. Go ahead and give us a round of applause. Yeah, exactly. Amazing. As you can constantly see a constant incline on here. Gross was over $36,000 is what we actually did. But after OnlyFans took their fee, their 20% fee, they come walk away with, $28,000, which again is amazing. Most individuals make a salary in a year about of $30,000. Okay, so depending upon where you are in the nation, within a month. Let's look at the fans for April. New subscribers, 5,361 new subscribers within 30 days, generating $13,200 just in the barrier to entry. Not to mention how much was made in that pay-per-view content, generating a whopping total of $36,000 in 30 days. Needless to say, guys, obviously this stuff works really well. If you trust the process, we run ads, we bring the traffic over to the Instagram DM. That's half the battle, right? Companion service-based business. The era of running ads and then hoping and praying that the fan clicks the link are over with. Again, these fans want to be groomed. They want to be felt special. They want to feel entitled, right? So that's when the third-party AI chatbot comes into play that we train on you and run in cycles, and it literally lives in your DMs, and it's going to pick up all these conversations. So simply put it, we run the ads, traffic comes in, boom, bot picks up the conversation. It's literally an automated system to get you paid subscribers on autopilot. It is one of the best methods and most cost effective. Now, how it ended up working is $20 a day ad spend. Typically, creators come month 2, 3, they're bumping that up to $40 a day ad spend, and then up to $50 as you get your ROI. And this is how you literally scale your business the most effective way, right? Now, we are obviously not employed by Meta, right? We're a third-party entity that people seek out because we have over a decade experience in advertising, right? So our fee is obviously separate. So you pay $20 a day ad spend directly to the Meta platform in order to get your asset. When you're spending $20 a day, you can expect a minimum of 20 fans in your Instagram DMs every day, upwards to 100, and then again, the bot's picking up the conversation of there. Imagine 20 to 100 new fan DMs every single day. What will that do for your business? Life-changing. We're not employed by Meta. $20 a day goes directly to them. So typically our rate for these services, running ads, getting them approved, captivating ads on your behalf, and making sure your CPA is low and under basically $1. And then also the third-party AI chatbot that lives in your Instagram DMs, automates all the conversations in there, and slowly gets them to convert to a paid subscriber. Now let's talk about the conversational flow of this chatbot. You'll see a lot of creators that have these rookie chatbots in their stuff where all of a sudden you say one thing to them and it spits out a link tree. That is not how this chatbot works. Ours is very sophisticated and it's meant to pull on the psychological emotions of a fan. So let me explain how it works. So DM comes in, bot picks up the conversation. It starts with simple push and pull. It'll address the fan by their first name. It'll even emulate human error. It'll send typos on purpose with the correct word after with an asterisk like, oops, I meant to send this. Starts with 8 to 9 text dialogues back and forth. Right? Simple push and pull. After the 8 or 9 text dialogues, it begins to send selfie photos that we train it. Again, it's never a guessing game with our company. I'll send you exact examples of what our creators do. You will mimic the same thing. But these photos are meant to mimic like Snapchat style content in real time. Like I'm home, bored, lonely, cooking lunch, doing laundry, cleaning, drawing, coloring, different activities around the house, right? Again, these are modest, reserved, not revealing. We're on Instagram DMs, and we'll send you exact examples. So follow along with me. Back on the Instagram bot, has 8 or 9 text dialogues back and forth, begins to send these selfie photos. Now, at this point in the conversational flow, the fan responds 9 times out of 10, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, take it off, send me more. Again, companion service-based business. What are we doing? We're automating that for you, so you literally have a money machine at your disposal. So after the photos and the selfies start getting sent, the fan starts to lose their mind. They're like, oh my God, take it off, send me more. Then from there, the bot throws out the call to action. Call to action is a little bit sexier photo. Maybe there's a little bit of cleavage, but again, not revealing because we're on IG. We tell them, hey, subscription is $9.99 a month, $14.99 a month. I want you to go ahead and subscribe over there because I want to send you naughty videos, right? Then the ball's in the fan's court. Then from there, 9 times out of 10, they end up subscribing. They'll say, hey, I confirmed. I'll see you over on your OnlyFans, which we're going to share a ton of screenshots on this as well, too. Now, say that they don't subscribe within that entire dialogue back and forth. And by the way, when I say 9 to 10 text dialogues back and forth, that could happen over a week. It could happen over 2 weeks. It depends how fast the fan responds. Again, this entire thing is meant to mimic organic conversations to slowly get them to convert over to a pay site. So say they don't subscribe after that first encounter, no problem. So then it'll begin to conversate with it as well. It'll take off in cycles. So what happens when this logs into your Instagram, it comes in every 140 to 160 minutes. Then it'll take a break. Then it'll come back on. And we set the restrictions that it can only message X contacts a day. Starts out at 50. Then 3 days after that, we increase the capability to 100 conversations a day. Thereafter, when it's fully warmed up, we can increase the total conversations over 500 simultaneous conversations in one single day, guys. We are the only company that provides our marketing strategy a-la-carte for individuals to inject in their business in order to amplify it without the burden of a revenue split. You keep 100% of your earnings in this scenario. You're simply just paying us for a service. And then there's no long-term contract. Below, it is simply a month-to-month. We don't have to lock people into contracts. You're going to see proof of concept right away. You're going to start getting fans, and you're going to want to keep this every single month. So what is the cost associated with this? What is our fee? So typically we charge $1,000 a month for the ads and then $1,000 a month for the third-party AI chatbot. We are running a sale for the next 10 individuals. I told you if you stay to the end of this video, instead of $2,000 a month, the next 10 individuals that sign up are going to get 75% off. By the way, guys, when you lock in this discount, you get that reoccurring until you decide to cancel, if ever. So each month that it renews, if you decide to keep the service, which you will, it'll only be at that discounted rate if you take advantage of this sale. Use code 75 in the discount below. Guys, it's only available for the next 10 individuals. 75% off, use code 75. I told you guys that I would give you life-changing strategies and you'd be able to 10x your business. This is exactly how you grow your business. Again, you can have the best business in the world, but if nobody sees you, you will absolutely fail. That is creators' biggest bottleneck and problem in order to expand their business. Now, use code 75 at checkout for it to be 75% off, making our services of running the ads, getting you daily fans in your Instagram DMs every day, which will build your social asset and will lure them over into OnlyFans with the third-party AI chatbot, making both of those services only $500 a month. For the next 10 individuals, we are literally providing this service at cost because we know how much money you're going to make. Now, a lot of biggest creators' problem is you don't have time in the day. You don't want to run the page yourself. After you get over 100 subscribers, we can absolutely run the page for you. Again, further alleviating the bottlenecks. But the first start in the process is fan acquisition for most creators. So start where you need it. Start with a superior company that doesn't have to lock you into long-term contracts and that can provide their service on a month-to-month basis. No other company is providing their marketing strategies like this a-la-carte for individuals because they want to keep in control and they want to control the whole narrative. We are the only company that does this. Click below. I'll see you in the winner's circle.